In this example, we'll be solving 4 times negative x plus 2 minus 2 times x minus 8 equals 6 times 2x plus 1. So we'll get started with our first step, which is to distribute. So we see that there's 3 things that we can distribute. So let's draw our line and go from here. So we can distribute 4 with negative x and with 2. And I can distribute negative 2 with x and negative 8. And then third, I can distribute 6 with 2x and with 1. So if we work that out, 4 times negative x gives me negative 4x. 4 times 2 gives me a positive 8. Negative 2 times x gives me negative 2x. And negative 2 times negative 8 gives me a positive 16. That's the left side. On the right side, 6 times 2x, that gives me 12x. 6 times 1 gives me a positive 6. So first step done. Next step, we're going to combine like terms. So remember, we can only combine on if they're on the same side of the equal sign. Okay? So on the right side, there's nothing I can combine. But on the left, I can combine my x's and I can combine my constants. So if we combine my x's, negative 4x minus 2x, so that gives me negative 6x. Positive 8 plus 16, that gives me a positive 24. And on the right side, I'm just going to bring this down. So I'm going to bring down 12x plus 6. Okay? Third step, I want the variables on one side, right? We want to move them to the left, ideally. Let me just move so you can see that. So we want to move them to the left. So if we see here, I have 12x on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, right? So I want to move that to the left. So to do that, I'm going to subtract 12x from the right and subtract 12x from the left. So when I do that, I get negative 18x. I'm going to bring down the plus 24 equals that. I get a 0 pair, and I'm left with 6. Okay? Now, I need to go to the next step. So I need to undo addition. So I have the addition here, which is a plus 24. I want to undo that. So I'm going to undo plus 24 by subtracting 24. Draw my line, right? So plus 24 minus 24, 0 pair. So all I can bring down on the left is negative 18x. On the right side, 6 minus 24, well, that gives me negative 18. Okay? So, last step. I need to undo multiplication. So, I have negative 18 times x, so to undo that, we divide by negative 18 on both sides. Right, let me bring this little line down. So, I have negative 18x over 18. That gives me a value of 1x. On the right side, negative 18 divided by negative 18, well, that gives me 1. So my final answer is going to be x equals 1. And that's it.